Hey, Jordan, do you have a moment? There's something important I need to talk to you about. I thought it would be best to discuss it in a quiet place, just the two of us.
Sure. Alex, what's on your mind? You seem a bit serious.
It is a bit serious, and I want to make sure you know I'm here for you, no matter what. It's about your girlfriend, but I want to preface this by saying that my intention is not to upset you. So the other day, I was at the downtown cafe grabbing a coffee, and, uh, I saw your girlfriend there. She wasn't alone. She was with someone. It looked like they were pretty close. I thought it was important for you to know.
Close? What do you mean? Was it just a friend or...
It's hard to say, Jordan. They seemed to be enjoying each other's company, laughing, and at one point, there was a kind of intimate moment. But context matters, and I couldn't hear their conversation or fully understand their relationship.
This is a lot to take in, Alex. I trust her, but hearing this, I don't know what to think.
I understand, and I'd feel the same. It's why I thought twice about telling you. But if it were me, I'd want to know, even if just to clear things up.
Did anyone else see them? How did she seem? Was she acting differently?
It was just me, as far as I know. And she seemed like her usual self, just in a different setting. I can't say much more. I didn't stay long after I noticed.
I appreciate you telling me, Alex. Trust is everything, and I thought we had that. It's just so unexpected.
Trust is complex and situations like these tested, but it's also about communication. Maybe there's a reasonable explanation. It might be worth talking to her directly, hearing her side.
You're right. Jumping to conclusions won't help. We've always been open with each other. I need to remember that.
Exactly. And it's possible to misinterpret things from the outside. Keeping an open mind is crucial.
So, how do I bring this up without sounding accusatory or like I don't trust her?
Maybe start by expressing your feelings, not just the incident. Say you're feeling a bit unsettled, and you'd appreciate understanding more about our meeting. It shows you're coming from a place of care, not suspicion.
That makes sense. It's going to be a tough conversation, but it's necessary.
And remember, I'm here for you, no matter how it goes. These conversations can strengthen a relationship, depending on how both parties handle it.
Thanks, Alex. It means a lot to have your support. I just hope this doesn't change everything.
Whatever happens, you'll get through it. And I'll be here. Sometimes, it's these challenges that clarify what's really important.
Yeah, you're right. I've always valued honesty and openness. It's time to live up to that.
Exactly. And no matter the outcome, you're not alone. We'll navigate this together.
I can't thank you enough, Alex. Having this talk, although difficult, feels like the right step forward. I'll talk to her tonight.
I'm proud of you for handling this maturely. And thank you for trusting me enough to have this conversation. I'm always here for you.
I'll let you know how it goes. And, Alex, thanks for being a true friend.
Always, Jordan. Let's catch up after you've had your talk. We'll get through this together. So, Jordan, how did your conversation go last night?
It was enlightening. We talked for hours. It turns out the guy was an old friend from her college. They hadn't seen each other in years, and it was a spontaneous meetup.
That sounds somewhat relieving. How did you feel about her explanation?
Mixed, to be honest. I'm relieved it wasn't what I feared, but it also opened up a discussion about boundaries and how we communicate our feelings.
It's good you could have that conversation. It sounds like it was needed for both of you. Do you feel better about where you stand now?
I do, actually. We agreed to be more upfront about these kinds of situations in the future. It was a tough conversation, but it brought us closer.
I'm glad to hear that, Jordan. It takes a lot of courage to address issues head on, and it sounds like you both handled it with maturity.
Thanks, Alex. Your support made a big difference. Knowing I could talk to you about this gave me strength.
That's what friends are for, right? To support each other through thick and thin. Is there anything you think you'll do differently moving forward?
Definitely. We're going to work on our communication. And personally, I want to work on trusting more and not jumping to conclusions.
Sounds like a solid plan. And remember, it's okay to feel uneasy about things. What matters is how you handle those feelings and communicate.
Yeah, I've learned a lot from this. It's not just about trust, but also about understanding and empathy.
Exactly. And if you ever need to talk about this or anything else, you know I'm here.
I know, and I appreciate you, Alex. Let's not let this be the last serious talk we have. It's good to know we can discuss these things.
Agreed. Let's make sure we keep this communication open. And how about we catch a game this weekend? A little normalcy could do us both some good.
That sounds perfect. I'm in. Thanks again, Alex, for everything.
Anytime, Jordan. Looking forward to the weekend. Jordan, it's been a few weeks since we last talked about the situation with your girlfriend. How have things been going?
Yes, Alex. Things have been surprisingly good. That conversation was a turning point for us. We've been more open and honest with each other, and it feels like our relationship is stronger because of it.
That's fantastic to hear, Jordan. It sounds like you both are putting in the work to communicate better. Do you think this experience has changed how you view your relationship?
Definitely. It made me realize how important it is to not only trust, but to be vulnerable with each other. We started having more regular check-ins about our feelings and how we're doing, not just as a couple, but individually as well.
That's a healthy approach. Being able to share vulnerabilities is key to a strong bond. And how about you? How have you been feeling through all of this?
I've been doing a lot of thinking. This whole situation made me reflect on my own insecurities and how they can impact my relationships. I've started reading about emotional intelligence and communication in relationships. It's been eye-opening.
It sounds like you're really taking this as an opportunity for personal growth. I'm proud of you for that. It's not easy to turn a challenging situation into a positive learning experience.
Thanks, Alex. It hasn't been easy, but having your support has made a big difference. I've realized how valuable it is to have friends who you can talk to about the deep stuff.
Absolutely, Jordan. We all need that kind of support system. It's what keeps us grounded and helps us grow. And I'm here whenever you need to talk about the deep stuff or just to hang out.
I appreciate that, Alex. And I'm here for you too. It's made me think a lot about the importance of friendship and how it's as much about giving support as receiving it.
Well said, Jordan. Friendships like ours are rare. Let's make sure we keep this bond strong.
Agreed. And thanks again, Alex, for everything. Let's catch up more often, not just when things are tough.
I like that. And hey, if you're up for it, there's a community workshop on communication and relationships next weekend. Maybe we could go together. Could be interesting.
That sounds great, actually. Count me in. It'll be good for both of us.
Perfect. I'll send you the details. Looking forward to it, Jordan.